The classic F1 cars returned to Goodwood last weekend, while Calderon tested an Indycar. You can now watch full 24-minute episodes of The Inside Line at our new home on unbeaten.com. Goodwood Estate was the center of the motorsport world last weekend as the Festival of Speed made its long-awaited return after a one-year hiatus. The traditional precursor to the British Grand Prix came back with a bang as iconic cars of all disciplines and eras again made their way up the hill. And there was no shortage of classic title-winning Formula One cars, with Sir Jackie Stewart piloting his 1969 Tyrrell Cosworth 003, Emerson Fittipaldi in his Lotus 72, Esteban Gutierrez in the Mercedes W10, as well as the enduring Lotus 49B that took both Graham Hill and Jochen Rindt to the World Championship. Over the Atlantic, Alfa Romeo test driver Tatiana Calderón impressed at Mid-Ohio in her maiden IndyCar test with AJ Foyt Racing. The 28-year-old completed 87 laps and was happy with her performance ahead of a potential 2022 drive in North America's top series.
We don't have any power steering, so it's nice to get a feeling from the tires and from the grip of the car. It's just, I'm not used to sliding so much, but it's a lot of fun.
Mercedes boss Toto Wolff says Sir Lewis Hamilton will likely race beyond 2023, despite the seven-time world champion in the twilight of his career and increasingly active in other spheres. Hamilton inked a two-year contract extension earlier this month, reported to be worth $110 million that will take him to the end of 2023. But Wolff says he likely won't quit after that. "I'm pretty sure it's not his last contract," he said. "I think he always flirts with the thought that this may be the last contract, and in a way, it keeps the options open for the last." 13-time Grand Prix winner David Coulthard has hinted that 2021 could be Valtteri Bottas's final season at Mercedes, with the veteran stating he's not been enough of a thorn in teammate Sir Lewis Hamilton's side. Bottas is yet to win a race this season as part of his equal worst start at Mercedes, with growing rumors that he'll be replaced by proven Silver Arrows protege George Russell.
I think Valtteri is a really talented racing driver. Very few people get close to Lewis Hamilton. I would never, at the peak of my form, have got close to Lewis Hamilton like Valtteri. So let's be very clear, he's an exceptionally fast race driver. That doesn't mean he is the total package, because clearly he's not. If he was, he would have dominated Lewis Hamilton, which he hasn't.
It's rumored that the Finn is at the top of Alfa Romeo Racing's shopping list, with 2007 F1 world champion Kimi Räikkönen expected to retire. French racer Pierre Gasly is keen to sort his future for 2022 and beyond, though admits that he has to be released by Red Bull if he's to consider offers from beyond the stable. Gasly has proved a standout at AlphaTauri this year, having scored points at 7 of the first 9 races, including a podium in Azerbaijan. But while he'd like to return to Red Bull's top team, the decision is out of his hands. "I don't know what's the will of Helmut Marko, and whether they want to take me back, whether they want me to stay in AlphaTauri, whether they're willing to release me to another team," he said. Mercedes is expecting to be in stronger form at Silverstone this weekend, with the Silver Arrows excited about an upgrade package it's bringing for the W12 at its home race. The reigning F1 world champions are on the back foot, having not won a race since Spain, but hopes the updates, allied to other factors, will help the squad bounce back.
We are looking forward to Silverstone. We've got a good update coming there that's quite exciting. We're looking forward to the home crowd. There's obviously a lot of Lewis fans that are going to be there. And it's also a track where our car has worked well.
The squad also revealed the extent of the damage to Sir Lewis Hamilton's car in Austria. following an excursion over the turn 10 curbs that destroyed winglets that sit on the rear suspension. The Brit finished fourth, but struggled across the last 30 laps, his car featuring an unstable rear that forced much higher degradation.
The estimates that were coming in were around 30 to 40 points of downforce. That translates to around 6 or 7 tenths of a second per lap.
The prancing horse has galloped towards a high-tech future, following its installation of a new simulator that will support the design of its 2022 car, which has been codenamed the 674. Ferrari's new simulator, a collaboration with UK firm Dynisma, is based on an all-new concept developed exclusively for the Scuderia and features a 360-degree environment with the lowest latency and widest bandwidth of anything on the market. The new simulator, which took 2 years to complete, is now undergoing calibration before its expected debut in September. The Scuderia will continue to use its current simulator to develop its 2021 car, the SF21, and its Driver Academy members. Simulation and digital technology are going to play an ever more important role in the development of a Formula One car, and we believe we have made the best possible choice, said Ferrari's head of supply chain, Gianmaria Fulgenzi. Williams CEO Jost Capito says the squad's disappointment at not scoring a point in Austria shows the fire of the team. Young gun George Russell was denied the final point for 10th at the last race in Spielberg, when two-time F1 world champion Fernando Alonso passed him just 3 laps from home. But Capito says the historic outfit's disappointment shows the belief and hunger is there to reach the top 10. It shows that they want more, and they are not happy with the result that doesn't deliver points, he said. I think that's very important for the team to push on and to even try harder. Capito admitted the squad's performance at its home race at Silverstone will be weather dependent, with the FW43B sensitive to windy conditions. Former F1 driver Carlos Reutemann has died, aged 79, following a long battle with ill health. Reutemann, who competed in 146 Grands Prix from 1972 to 1982 and won 12, was diagnosed with liver cancer in 2017. He suffered a digestive hemorrhage in May and was hospitalized following internal bleeding last month. He recovered and was discharged, but returned to intensive care, where he passed last week. Reutemann won races for Brabham, Williams, and Ferrari, for which he was the most successful Argentine. His 5 wins for the prancing horse, eclipsing Juan Manuel Fangio's 3. After retiring from F1, Reutemann became a politician, and he rose up to become governor of Argentina. Jeddah race organizers have revealed progress on its circuit build ahead of its inaugural F1 event in December. The promoters hosted a media tour of the track last week, which included a first look at the media center and pit straight, along with the 12-degree banked turn 13 and sweeping DRS zone following turn 23. Jeddah, which is Saudi Arabia's second biggest city by population and a commercial hub, will host the nation's inaugural Grand Prix on not just the sport's longest street circuit, but the fastest, with an average speed of 250 kilometers per hour. F1 will fly into Saudi Arabia in early December, with its event based along the Red Sea Corniche. The layout currently has 27 turns, 16 left, 11 right, with hairpin bends at either end, and the track's top speed, 322 kilometers per hour, achieved on the run down to the final corner. Construction is already underway at Russia's Igora Drive circuit, which has been given the green light to host the Russian Grand Prix from 2023, with the track being extended by just over 1 kilometer. Igora Drive, located an hour from St. Petersburg, will replace current host Sochi Autodrome, with new extensions to its 2 longest straights, bringing its length to 5.18 kilometers, in line with other circuits. But while work also needs to be done on infrastructure, F1 race director Michael Massey, who toured the 2-year-old track after Azerbaijan, says he's been most impressed by the elevation change. One thing that probably isn't appreciated is the topography. It's actually amazing, the topography, and that's something you don't appreciate from seeing on a drawing, he said. Thanks for watching. To stay up to speed on all things Formula One, make sure you hit the subscribe button.